These famous freshwater predators get their name from the enormous electrical charge they can generate to shock prey and repel predators. Their bodies contain about 6,000 electrical organs with special cells called electrocytes that can store power like batteries. When attacking prey or when threatened, these cells will emit an electric current simultaneously, electrocuting anyone who is near them. This is an electric eel. Electric eels are among some of the most surprising organisms on the planet. They can harness the power of electroculus to hunt. Electric eels have piqued the curiosity of scientists and the wider public for hundreds of years. Even Charles Darwin was puzzled by their abilities. Electric eels can grow to enormous body proportions. It can reach more than 2 meters in length and can weigh up to 20 kilograms. They have a long body with a cylindrical shape and a flattened head. It is generally dark green or grayish on top with a yellowish tint underneath. But did you know that electric eels are not eels at all? They are actually a type of knife fish found in the Amazon River basin in South America. They live in turbid streams or ponds in the Amazon and Orinoco in South America. Their main menu is fish, but they are known to also force amphibians and even birds and small mammals. Electric eels must come to the surface of the water to breathe. They receive almost 80% of oxygen through the mouth. Their mouth is a highly vascular organ. They do have gills, but their gills are not their main source of oxygen intake. And because of this, they can survive for quite a long time without water or live in oxygen-poor mud puddles. Electric eels have poor eyesight, which they overcome with a unique trick. They emit low-charged electrical pulses of less than 10 volts that they use like radar to navigate or find prey. In fact, many other animals also use electrical impulses as a kind of extrasensory perception, but they are the only animals that have electroculus that are strong enough to kill. Typically, electric eels have as many as 6,000 specialized cells called electrocytes. This stack of cells is negatively charged inside and positively charged on the outside. Each cell has a potential current of 0.08 volts. Not much indeed, but as soon as the triggered eel sees potential prey, these cells open up and cause an influx of ion natrium that changes polarity. So, now the stack of cells has positive and negative ends that create an electric current. In some specific species, the charge can reach 6,000 volts. Although the payload may sound big, it's not enough to kill a human, because the electric shock is transmitted very quickly in milliseconds. But even if it's not deadly, it looks like the electric shock will be very painful. And of course, for a small fish, such a large saturamen is more than enough to knock out. Humans who have been stung by electric eels say that the saturamen of electric eels is very painful and shocking. Human deaths from electric eel stings are indeed very rare. However, multiple stings can cause respiratory or heart failure, and the deaths that are rumored are usually the result of the absence of first aid, so that after being stung by an electric eel, the victim can drown even in shallow water. They also have hunting tricks that can control their prey with remote control mode. They send out 2 closely spaced high-voltage current discharges, called doublets, capable of making their prey's body contract. This current will form fine ripples through the water. This lets the eels know that there is a living creature nearby and that it may be prey. Then the eels will increase the strength of their electric current by forming a circle, with the tip of their head positively charged and their tail negatively charged. This electric current makes the fish freeze, because this current shocks their neurological system, so the fish cannot move. Although ideal for catching smaller prey, sometimes this remote control trick is not enough to catch a large fish. From the discussion just now, surely we will not want to get close to the electric eel. But if you really want to know more, you can go to Twitter and follow an electric eel named Miguel Watson. Miguel Watson is an electric eel in a Tennessee aquarium who will send out tweets every time he electrocutes. Follow this electric eel at Electric Miguel. See you in the next Nature 1 Minute episode.